have a restricted outlook. In a quiet small village, an ancient well stands quietly. The water in the well is crystal clear, and the walls of the well are covered with green moss, exuding a mysterious atmosphere. There lived a naive frog in the well. It never left this small world, and its days flowed unremarkably at the bottom of the well. One day, a cheerful bird flew across the blue sky and landed lightly on the edge of the well. It fluttered its gorgeous wings and chirped crisply, as if telling about adventures in the distance. The frog raised his head curiously, stared at this strange and beautiful bird, and asked curiously, "Where did you come from? How did you fly here?" The bird replied, "I flew from a distant place, passed through rolling mountains, rushing rivers and dense forests, and flew hundreds of miles. Now I am very thirsty and want to come down to find some water." The frog didn't believe it after hearing this. He muttered, "Friend, what you said is too mysterious. The sky is not as big as the mouth of the well, so why fly so far? Are you bragging?" The little bird smiled softly, shook his head and said, "You are wrong, friend frog. The sky is boundless, much wider than you think. What you see every day is only a small piece of sky above the wellhead. In fact, the world out there is bigger and more exciting." After hearing what the little bird said, the frog felt dissatisfied. It feels that it sits in the well every day and can see the sky when it raises its head. How could it be wrong? So it smiled and said, "Friend, you don't know. I live here every day and know the sky well. I believe that my eyes are not wrong." The little bird looked at the frog's stubborn look and thought to himself, "It seems that this guy has really never seen the world." So it decided to give the frog a surprise. It said, "Friend frog, since you are so confident, do you dare to jump out of the well and see the outside world? I guarantee you will be eye-opening." After listening to the bird's words, the frog felt an impulse in his heart. Although it is a little scared, it is more curious and eager. So it mustered up its courage, jumped hard, and finally jumped out of the ancient well that had restrained it for a long time. When it jumped out of the well, the sight in front of it was jaw-dropping. It saw the vast sky, lush woods, rushing rivers, and a variety of animals and plants it had never seen before. It feels like it has entered a dreamlike world, and its heart is filled with endless surprise and joy. The bird looked at the frog's excitement and said with a smile, "How is it? I didn't lie to you, right? The outside world is much more exciting than you imagined, right?" The frog nodded and said with emotion, "Yeah, I used to be too narrow-minded. I didn't expect that the outside world is so vast and beautiful. Thank you for letting me see all this." From then on, the frog was no longer satisfied with the comfortable life at the bottom of the well. It began to travel around and explore this colorful world. And it and the bird have become good friends who talk about everything, sharing every bit of the journey together. This story tells us that we cannot be limited to our own small circle and must be brave enough to explore the wider world. Only by stepping out of your comfort zone can you see more scenery, learn more knowledge, and experience a more colorful life.